bills. You know, when Americans see what Doge is uncovering, when they see the actual numbers of how much money, how much of our tax dollars are not going, honestly, to help American people, American taxpayers, how can the Democrats not talk about that more? They're talking about the process. They're talking about bureaucracy. They're defending bureaucracy. They're defending the right for the government to be overstuffed with people that don't do enough. They're defending the status quo at a time when America has said no more status quo, America first. The Democrats are defending the way it's always been. When Americans voted for, we want change, we want something different, we want Trump to come in and clean house, because we're tired of not knowing what's happening with our tax dollars. I know I am, personally. I really felt under the last administration that the student loan example. The Supreme Court said the president does not have the power to pay off private loans with American tax dollars. And Biden said, yes, I do. And he did it anyway. I'm like, wow. I thought supreme, the word supreme before the word court meant the final say, but I guess it doesn't. For that team, for that side. So we sat and watched as Biden took billions of dollars and paid off people's student loans with our tax dollars. Now, what was interesting to me was, and what the media never asked, I never heard anyone ask this question, and the folks on the right asked the question, of course, Biden didn't answer. Biden didn't answer most journalists. Biden would just speak and walk off the stage or read the teleprompter and leave. He didn't do a whole lot of interacting with the media or with the American people, for that matter. But my question at that time, and still to this day, is, so what standard did he use to decide who got loans paid off? Like, what was the reasoning? Why did some people get their loans paid off and not others? How did they figure out whose loans got paid? And why wasn't that information made public to the American people? I mean, it's our money. Shouldn't we have known whose loans we were paying off? Is that a crazy question? I don't think it is. So again, so in my personal opinion, for entertainment purposes only, it seemed like the last administration did what it wanted to do and then said, hey, we're in charge.